Welcome back, ladies and gents. This caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting, if I remember correctly, I thought there wasn't going to be a birth until day 49, but this cow just had basically a calf just spawned in front of me, and I wasn't recording, but it just now spawned. So there was nothing to see, and that surprised me. I was just kicked back here in my chair, letting the time progress. That means I now have two calves that I don't know if they're male or female yet. So I'm going to let the game run. This is the new addition right here. This is the other one that's pregnant. I think that calf has got that. Okay, that calf has that mother blocked. See, she can't move out. Just a pathing issue with the game. Now, there was, I will not be buying the DLC, but there was a big update for the last 2 days when I logged into Steam. Even though I wasn't playing a game, of course, it updated. I imagine they were... Actually, I don't know what they were doing. I didn't read any notes or anything. I was thinking about some other games that preload assets. She's still stuck. Yeah, she's still stuck there. And until that calf moves, I don't think she can move. Just watching this very heavily pregnant cow now because I didn't expect to see. This is the firstborn here, and that's her mother. I wonder if I can move that calf out of the way and so that she can move. Come over. There we go. I can imagine this cow getting... Look, she needs to eat. She's at 50%, so she should go back and eat. Yeah, I know. And I can imagine... The reason I know this is the firstborn is look how small she is. As I said before, she is physically smaller. I mean, shorter. I don't mean because she's not pregnant anymore. The mother's fatter, of course, but I think that cow graphic is just smaller than that one. And I don't know if it's got anything to do with age. But at any rate, now this is the second born. And I still don't know whether it's male or female. By the way, this is where the firstborn was standing when she gave birth. She was just standing right there. And I was standing like this with the view in that direction. And decided to turn the view because I was watching something on YouTube on another channel, on another computer. And I realized she had a calf with her. That one. So we now have 5 cows. I purchased 2 on day 28, I think it was. So 20 days later, I have 5 cows. And on the verge of having the 6th one. I really don't know. Here's my dilemma. And I've always been honest with anyone listening to this. I'm rapidly losing interest in this game because there is no end game. I didn't realize that when I first started. There's nothing to do there. Let me rephrase that. There's no point. For example, I thought that maybe if one of these is a bull, a male, that I would chop them up into sausage. I believe you can make sausage. But the only purpose of that would be is to make money. And really, the problem I have with the game is money is irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything. It's too easy to come by, and you really can't do anything with it because, as you see, I've got 12,000 in the bank. I bought 2 cows. I could go buy 2 pigs and do the same thing. I could go buy a horse, do the same thing, but there's no point to doing that. Once you've got a horse, a cow, a pig, a dog, and a cat, what do you do after that? That's it. There's nothing else to do. If I've made cheese, I've sold honey, I've sold milk, I've sold yogurt. The only thing I haven't done is farming, but really and honestly, if I want to farm, I'll play Farming Simulator. Because I just don't think everything I've seen about the way the farming equipment works in this game, it just doesn't do anything for me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the long run. If I'm going to continue after this particular video. I'm going to at least maybe I just misremembered, and she was supposed to give birth on the 48th day, and the original mother is supposed to give birth on the 49th day, and I just misremembered. The new calf right here. I can hear that bull drinking. And you can see the difference in the size between that newborn and the other calf. But you still cannot tell what sex it is. I guess I won't know until it either gets udders or testicles. As far as I can tell, that's the only difference between them. Now, obviously, this bull has bigger horns, but it's fully grown. Most dairy cow don't have horns because they're dehorned, and some of them actually just don't. They're not born with horns. She is heavily pregnant. Just want to keep an eye on her in case she does decide to give birth. But again, I don't know. This could very well be my last video for Ranch Simulator, because it's not. There's no. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no. And just in the games I play, I prefer to be a progression. You do this, which allows you to do this. You do this, which allows you to do this, and you do this, which allows you to do this, or you do this to accomplish this. Sorry, I hit the mouse. And I think that once you have reached a certain point here, there's just absolutely nothing to do and nothing matters anymore. When I say nothing to do, what I mean is nothing different. Obviously, I could build another house. I could build another barn. I could do that. I could get more beehives. I could go back and build another greenhouse. But it doesn't add anything to the gameplay for me. And as I've said for years, since I started this YouTube channel, that I'm playing these games for me. I enjoy most of the games I play. When I started playing this, and I thought it was unique and interesting, and it was new, so I did enjoy it. But it's rapidly losing that appeal. Looks like we're going to have a storm. 6:30 at night. See, this is still her calf. Oh, there's some droppings. Let me go get the fertilizer maker. I don't know what that's called. I forget what it's called. And I've been sitting here letting this thing run for a few days, and this is since I last picked up droppings in a previous video. This is the first time there's been droppings again. So it's been several days without any. I think it was probably day 46, 45 or 46 maybe during the last video when I picked up droppings. So we went about at least 2 days, I would say, without any. How much fertilizer is in there? 2.29 units, whatever the unit is. It looks like it can hold a maximum of 20 units. But again, I think without a greenhouse, I really have no reason to have fertilizer or to need fertilizer. Now, at 2000, I'm going to sleep through the night, but I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, also I think I found out while I was waiting that I believe... See, those are both calves, so they're laying down. But I believe the cows go down at midnight, is what I think, because I was unclear about that. I'm pretty clear that they all come up at 0800. Actually, I think I'll test that theory. Because I did see them go down at midnight once while I was waiting here that I noticed. So I'll wait and see. I'll wait 2 hours or until midnight, I mean. Still want to keep an eye on that one pregnant cow, though. Oh, another dropping. I'll get that in the morning. All right, 2100. All right, they went down at 2100, which is 9 p.m. All right, I'm going to sleep now. I would have sworn they went down at midnight. And now it won't pop up till 0800. That I am certain of. There's all 5 of them right there. 0800, they pop up. Now, I believe that that cow over there gave birth around noon. So that's why I'm watching this cow, because I think around somewhere in the vicinity of noon. It had to be right around that time frame, I believe. So we'll see what happens. And I've still got the time on 20 minutes for daylight and 10 minutes for nighttime. Although it seems like it's much longer than that. But of course, when you're waiting on anything, it always seems like it lasts longer. Well, at least that calf is maybe a little larger now. Still cannot tell what sex it is. All right, if it's going to happen, I think it'll happen within the next 3 hours. I really wish there was a button I could press to speed up the game. I can't. I cannot remember. I honestly cannot think of a game right now I've ever played that didn't have a fast forward or a way to speed up the game. Now, I'm not talking about online games, of course. MMOs, true MMOs, like they used to have in the old day, not these things they have today that there's only 200 people on them. The very first MMO I ever played in my life, I don't even remember the year. I want to say it was somewhere in the vicinity of 2002, maybe. But I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But it was called Earth and Beyond. Earth and Beyond. And it was really great. And I played it from sunset to from when it started to sunset when they ended it. And it was a sad day when they ended it. I played on the Galileo server, and I had 3 different characters: a Genqui warrior, a Terran trader, and a Genqui explorer, a Terran trader, and a pro-Gen warrior. And my Genqui explorer was the best taxi on the server, in my opinion. Are y'all communicating? It was a good game. It was a good space game, I think. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the social aspects. Especially when I say it was a taxi, you had wormholes that you could use to travel over great distances. So it was quick travel, basically. But only the Genqui could do that. So as a taxi, quote unquote taxi, you would set at the wormhole, and people would just come in, and then you would group with them, and they'd all tip you an certain amount of money, and then when everybody was ready, you just press a button and boom, you'd transport them to wherever they wanted to go, to the nearest wormhole, and it saved them time, and you got to make money for doing nothing, and you just watch TV while you're doing it. All right, coming up on 11. There we go. She's got her new calf. At 11 o'clock is when it happened. So now we've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet there's one inside here. Where is the 6th one? And how am I missing that? Oh, maybe I didn't count that because he's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. I didn't see him or her. I don't know what it's going to wind up being. Okay, so 11 o'clock is when I'm going to say when birth is given at 11 o'clock. They go down at 2100. They wake up at 0800. They give birth at 1100. And we still don't know the sex of this one. I know. Let me pick up these droppings. I imagine if you get 15 or 20 cows, you might have a little more dropping. But the fact that you can have just 2 cows and go days without any, you can even have 5 cows and go days without any, is just a little odd. Because if you've ever been around cows at all, you know that is very unusual. But I guess it's a balancing mechanic. I keep pausing every now and then because I can hear something and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's in the game or outside my windows. It sounds like some sort of bird. but I cannot be certain. 2.63. All right, well, is that calf going to... Look, that calf is pushing, was physically pushing the mother. The mother was standing still, the graphic was standing still, and the calf was pushing into her. And if you looked at her feet, you see she was sliding forward. I think the calf is supposed to be nursing, is what's supposed to be going on, but that doesn't really happen. I don't know if it doesn't work or they just haven't. Because the calf is not getting nourishment at all. If you look at its bars. Even though it presses its head right up against its mother. See that? You look at the bars, they're not moving. And see, the mother is sliding. The calf is actually, the programming for the calf is pushing the mother. That's ridiculous. That little calf wouldn't be able to push that mother without her feet moving. You know how heavy that cow is right there compared to that calf? Probably 4 times heavier. She might be going to get water. I think this one is going to drink. Yep. All right, well, I don't remember that before those updates. I don't remember the calf pushing into the mother like that. That firstborn. Maybe it was doing that, and as I say, I just don't remember it. Just going to see if it happens again. See if she walks into her mother and pushes her, and the mother slides with her feet planted. She's not moving. Yeah, I think originally these Russian devs wanted to have the calf nursing. See how the calf is kind of bobbing its head a little bit like it could be nursing, but it doesn't actually do anything. And I think originally that's what they probably envisioned. See how it's kind of glitching up? That's the only reason that they would model that calf to push up to its mother like that, right up to the udder. I think they probably originally wanted to have the calf nurse, but for whatever reason, they never was able to implement it. Where is the firstborn? Right there. It is a female. Okay, so this was the second born, and it's a female. You can see now it has udders. So now we just got to find out about these two. And I don't remember when this was born, so I couldn't tell you how many days before they develop, or you know what sex it is. Just making sure there wasn't any cow love. Checking to see. Let's see what... Is he heading directly towards her? No, he's going to the. Oh, or yeah, he is. Okay, there's fixing to be cow love, in my opinion. Because notice he's actually turning. He's heading directly towards her. There we go. All right, so now we've got another one on the way. See if he's going to. No, he's not headed directly for any of them now. Any of the others. All right, so 1 week from today, there would be another one born, another calf born. And it's easy now to know when you know what you're looking for. He actually walks directly towards them, and if they're moving, you notice he was turning, and he's always facing them. So that tells you he's locked in on them, and that lets you know that there's fixing to be cow love. I really wish there was some way to mark the cows to distinguish them. Wait a minute, wasn't there... Hang on. I just thought of something that I'm going to go take a look at the store. Because there were tags, right? Cow tags? I don't remember if it was at a hardware store or this store. I don't think I've ever gone in this store. Let's see. Ear tags. What do the ear tags do? I'm going to buy one. Buy a bag of them. Because I just was wondering if you put a tag on the deer. Oh, I bet. Is there some kind of a gun, though, that punches them in? Is this it? No, that's a stunner gun. I don't see anything else that, that lock it in like a stapler. Let me go look, because I was thinking it just had a thought that if you can put the ear tags in, can you then click on the ear tag and like enter a number like 1, 2, 3, 4 or letters or something like that? That way you can identify the animals. I doubt that's the case, but I'm going to give it a try. You know what? I forgot to pick up the ear tags. Okay. It's already 6:30 at night. Been a while, I guess, since I bought anything from the store. There they are. I can see them over there. 20 ear tags. I'm going to find out if you can put text on the ear tag, text or numbers on the ear tag. Once you, well, first I'm going to find out how to get the ear tag in the ear. I think this is the original mother. Let's see how this works. Oh, press E to name animal. Look at that. Okay, mother. Ah, look at there. This whole time I didn't know that. Now does that, I can only do that 19 more times. Okay. Obviously I know what the bull is. Where? There we go. I believe this is firstborn. No. Maybe she's pregnant. This might be firstborn. Where'd that cow go? Alright, well, now I know something I didn't know 5 minutes ago. You can actually name the animals. And it's too dark now. Where did that other cow go? It's got to be in the barn. Oh, there it is. That's the one that's pregnant. Alright, well, now that I know that you can do that, that would have helped earlier. Let me put this down right there. Is that mother? There's mother. Okay, well, I don't know. I think this might be, as I said earlier, this might be the last episode. I don't have any desire to do anything else at the moment. I'll see what happens. Adios.